All right, we're gonna actually start standing today. I know, quite different. And do have your weights close by because we will use them once we come on the floor. So just have weights close by somewhere. All right, standing with your feet about hip width distance apart. Just feeling the weight kind of evenly distributed from front to back. Okay, we're gonna take a big inhale, circle the arms up. And then exhale, we're gonna dive down, soften the knees, let the hands come all the way down towards the toes, let the head hang. Again, just kind of rocking your weight forward and back. Trying to get the weight to feel like it's even, not just all back in your toes or heels. Good. Inhale, extend your head to the front of the room. Feel like the spine lengthens out of your pelvis. And then exhale, fold one more time. Good. Inhale with the flat back and come all the way back up to standing. Hands touch at the top. And then we're gonna exhale and you're gonna bend your knees and swing your arms all the way back behind you. And then we're gonna inhale and stand back up. Exhale, reach the hands back. Do that nice deep bend in the knees and back up. So this kind of skier action, right? Like we're bombing down a hill. And we're just gonna go up and down. So use control with your arms. I want you to reach them all the way up, and then I want you to really pick those pinkies up to the ceiling as you fold forward. You got a nice flat back. And we're just picking up the pace. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, just warming up the body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it down low. Bring those arms forward. Little pulses in your squat. Pick your belly up off of your thighs. Get nice and low. Reach those arms forward. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can keep your arms forward or you can bring them onto your hips. And we're just gonna step out with the left leg, step back to center. Step out, left leg, center. Okay, so just doing this little squat, stepping out. Keeping that right thigh engaged. The left one's doing the out and in. Just staying on that left side. Good. Let's go 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to the right. Right side in. Right side in. So we're just stepping out wide, stepping back to parallel. Good. You can have your hands up or by your hips. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now left leg steps out, left arm swings back, step back to center. Right arm swings back as you step the right foot out. Now we're alternating side to side. So one arm's gonna reach forward, one arm's gonna reach back. Good. Last set, here's 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, back to center. So now we're back in that parallel squat. Arms are reaching forward, get your butt nice and low. Holding here, you're gonna swing those arms back behind you, come up on those tippy toes, little pulses here. 10, keep your heels up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Slowly squatting all the way down to the floor. Good job. We're from here, we're gonna walk those feet forward just a little bit and do our little half roll back, half roll forward, right? Reaching the arms forward, tucking the tail under, getting those little pulses back and forth. So again, what's driving this action is your pelvis tilting, right? You're pulling your pubic bone towards your belly button every single time to get that little tilt back and that belly to fire up. Good. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Reach down and grab your weights. Palms are going to face the ceiling. Keep yourself in this curl. Arms go wide and center. Wide and center. Here's 8, 7, 6. Good. Keep those front ribs dropping down into the front pockets. Keep them down low. Here's 3, 2, 1. Hold them wide, little lifts and lifts. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself on up. Palms are going to face the floor. We're going to tuck, roll back, pull the elbows back, punching forward. Back and forward. So I'm still holding this spinal position, right? I'm in this tucked position. You just had a chance to roll back and readjust your pelvis, but try to curl that pubic bone towards your belly button. Now I want to get a little pulse. So as I reach my arms forward, I tuck a little deeper and lean back, and then I come in as I bring my elbows back. So punch, lean away, pull in, come up. Now I'm not coming all the way up, I'm just going to come about halfway up. Good, let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to turn those palms to face each other. We're making that circle, and you're going to guide from side to side. Now squeeze the knees together. Just keep that nice circle. Try to keep it up around shoulder height, maybe just a little lower as you rotate side to side. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Rotate to the left. Little pulses up of those arms. Now, as your arms are doing this up and down, staying in that circle, squeezing those knuckles together, you're going to go back. Little pulses back. Relax your neck and shoulders. Try not to be up in your ears. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Roll yourself all the way down to the ground. All right. Legs are going to come in. Arms are going to come up. As you take your legs out away from you, arms are going to reach back behind you and back up to the ceiling. So the pinkies will face the ceiling as you go out, and the knuckles face the ceiling as you go in. Now, if you want to bring your hands together, you can, or they can stay separated, shoulder width distance. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in. Just the arms are going to come back behind you. So they're just a little bit in front of your ears. And then we're just doing little pulses here. So they're at their longest point. They're reaching back. They're just a little bit in front of your eyes. Little reaches. Keep those ribs down. Now, if it feels good, you can extend your legs. If not, just keep them at tabletop. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them all the way up. Good. From here, go ahead and place the feet back down on the floor. We're going to do some bridging. So you're going to keep your feet about hips width distance apart. We're going to punch the arms up to the ceiling as we lift the hips. Now, we're not doing a slow roll, but I still want you to keep length in your low back, even though you're going to lift it kind of as a unit. We're going to lower them down. So we're going to punch, lift the hips up with the spine, and down. So I'm not doing that slow tuck and roll here. We're doing that hinge from the hip and lifting the spine like it's one long lever. Keep your big toes down. Just up and down, punching the hands up, hips come up, hips come down, elbows come down. Good. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips up, just the arms. Open wide like a T and back up. Open and together. Just holding those legs nice and still. Now your knees should be about hips width distance apart, so just a few inches apart. Now I want you to try to squeeze the knees together as the hands come up, then separate. Knees together, hands together, then separate. So they're just going back to that hips width distance when they're separating. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms out wide, keep the hips up. Little pulses as those hands just hover over the ground. So they're at their longest point. They're reaching out across the room and they're making those little lifts. Now get that imaginary tail through your legs. Right, I want you to feel that tuck of your tail up towards the ceiling so that you're not in your low back here. You should feel your low belly pulling those 2 front hip bones in. Let's make little circles with these arms, real small. Just holding above the ground. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Last circles. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Bring those hands right onto your hips so that your palms face down and your weights are on your hips. Drop your hips down. Squeeze your hips up. Down, up, down, up. Good job, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Set those weights down for now. Hands are going to come behind your head. You're going to peel the head and shoulders up. Legs are going to come into tabletop. Let's tap those toes to the floor. So just alternating little toe taps. Good. Get your ribs nice and heavy. Curl those shoulders up. Get them off the floor. Now we're going to add a little rotation. Rotate towards the knee that comes in. Rotate towards the knee that comes in. Just tapping, alternating sides. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab those knees, roll yourself all the way up, and we're going to come on to our hands and knees. So roll over. All right, we're going to take that weight and place it in the crease of the knee, behind the knee, on that left leg. Okay, so left leg's going to have the weight. You're going to pick, your hands are going to come back down, and you're going to pick up that knee. Okay, we're going to squeeze the weight. It's going to come in and out with the knee. So we're going all the way up, all the way in, all the way up, and in. So try to find yourself in a nice neutral spinal position here. I want to watch that your head's not dropping too low. I want to feel like my arms are pressing down into the ground and I'm not sinking into my chest. Pick the ribs up away from the floor. Here's 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses up, up. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, all the way in, all the way up, all the way in, and up. Here we go for 10. We're going about 15 on these. Here's 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Last little pulses. Here we go. 15. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get it up there. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Just take the weight out. Take that left leg straight. Tap the floor. Pick it up. Tap the floor. Pick it up. Just lowering down. Lifting from the glute. So I want to really watch that I'm not arching my low back to get that leg up to the sky. Let's go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little lifts here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower down that right forearm, turn the hips a little to the left so that you're just slightly open. And then we're going to tap that left knee to the left elbow and send it back out on that diagonal. Knee in and out. In, out. Good. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep wrapping that right hip in the middle so you don't feel like you're leaning to the right. Here's 3, 2, hold that leg straight. We're going to tap that leg wide towards where the wrist is and then tap it back behind you. Take it up forward to the wrist, rainbow it back to tap the back of your mat. Good. Here's 10, 9, 8. Good job, guys. Keep it up. 7, 6. Use your belly to lift away from the floor. 4. Try not to let it sag. 3, 2, 1. Hold it forward. Here we go. Little taps. Lift, tap. Lift, tap. Good. Here we go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Send that leg back. Child's pose here. Take a breather. Good. Other side. Come back up on all fours. Place that weight behind the knee. All right, so this first set, we're trying to squeeze that weight, bring the knee towards the chest, and then all the way up to the ceiling as high as you can get it without feeling like you're gonna have to tilt the pelvis down to the ground, right? I wanna try to keep that pelvis neutral, keep it from moving. Good. Here's 10, 9, 8. This side's already gonna be a little sore after working on the other side. So it's gonna get tired a little faster. Stick with it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Here's our little squeeze up. Squeeze up, up. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way in, all the way up. Get your weight even in the hands. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. One more little set of pulses. Good job. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it down. Take the weight out, set it to the side. Take that right leg straight back behind you. Pull the pubic bone up. Here we go. A little lift, tap, lift, tap. So I really want to lift from that crease of my glute and my hamstring. Can you feel like the inner thigh is trying to spiral up to the ceiling? Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little squeeze, up, up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring it down. Lower that left arm to the floor. Right arm's going to be your little kickstand. We're going to turn the hips to the right a little bit so that you can now bring that right knee to tap that right elbow. Send it out back. Tap the elbow. Send it out. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it out. Here's our little rainbow. We're going to tap it forward by the pinky and send it back. Rainbow over to the pinky and the back of the mat. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it forward, little taps here. Last one, we're going to tap the floor, pick up the leg, tap it, pick it up. Here's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring those knees in. Send your hips back. Child's pose. Take a deep breath. Let it go. One more big breath in. And out. All right, pick up your head and shoulders. Come on into all fours. We're going to tuck those toes. Send your legs back into a plank. Okay, hold them here. Look forward. Get the chest forward. Get your tail towards your heels. Feel nice and strong here. Zip those ribs up. All right, we're going to shift the weight back over the heels, back over the wrists. Over the heels and the wrists. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send yourself all the way back. Little pulses over that butt. We're just staying back over the heels. Your shins are parallel to the ground. Here's 8, 7. Push the hands forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly straight into the legs, pedal feet. Downward facing dog. Switch heels. Good, just taking a moment to open up the back of the body, stretch the opposite heel down to the floor, bend the knee. All right, here we go. Both heels are gonna start to go down. We're gonna take that right leg up and back, reach it back. Shift your weight forward plank, tap that right knee to the right elbow, pause. Take it to the left elbow, pause. Take it to your nose. Step it between the hands. Crescent lunge, we're going to take those weights with us. Come on up. Find your crescent lunge here. So we've got a little bit of a bend to that back thigh so we can get that pelvis up. All right, palms are gonna face the ceiling. We're gonna take them up and forward. You're just gonna drop straight arms down to your hips, straight arms up to the ceiling. Now, we're just gonna start with the arms, and then we're gonna start dipping that knee down. Okay, so as the arms come up, knee's gonna come down, arms come down, you come up. Okay? Here's 10, 9, 8, zip that pelvis up and the belly in, 7, 6, 5, I want you to feel a lot of that left quad, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into that crescent lunge here. We're gonna start to shift the weight forward so that you're over that right knee, left leg is straight, palms are gonna turn to face each other. Here we go with those wide arms, 10, wide out, 9, 8, 7, just holding, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them here, sweep them back to your hips, sweep them forward to tap in front of you. Back to the hips, wide in front. So you can get yourself a little bit more upright. And I don't want those arms to go over your shoulders. They should be around the side of your shoulder height. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down by your side, reach them a little forward. Come up off that back leg. Warrior 3 here, we're gonna try to tilt forward. Get that left leg to reach back behind you. Palms are just facing each other. Last little set here, we're gonna take those straight arms back and up. Back and down. So we're going back up and down to the floor. Just holding on this right leg. This is your last little bit. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, lift up out of that hip. Don't be sinking into it. Try to use your muscles to lift up off the leg bone. Here's 2, 1. Good job. Step that left foot back. Put your hand weights down, both hands down. Step your right leg back, plank. Just pausing here for a moment. Good. Lower the knees. Here's our chaturanga push-ups. Elbows touch your ribs. Squeeze back to straight. Tap and straight. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it halfway down, just a little pulse. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to your belly. Pick up your legs. Take your arms back. Reach them towards the toes. Lift everything up. And I want you to think more of length over height. So get as long as you can, then start to pick things up. Give me just 3, 2, 1. Hands down under your ribs, or by your ribs. Push back to your knees. Child's pose. Good, we're gonna send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet here. Just bend your right knee, swivel it across towards the left side as you let your left heel be down. And then we're gonna switch it. Take the right heel down, bend the left knee, and let that left leg kind of swivel over to the right. Stretching up that hip. All right, back to center. Left leg lengthens back. Bring yourself forward. Hold it at that left elbow. Take it to the right elbow. Take it to your nose. Step it between the hands. Grab those weights. Come on up. Crescent lunge. Okay, arms are going to be a little different this time, but we've got the same setup for the legs. So now, I want those thumbs by your shoulders. They're going up, down, right? So this is our arm movement, just punching up to the ceiling. So now as arms go up, knee goes down. Arms go up, knee goes down. Good. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. We're going to hinge forward over that left leg. Get the right leg nice and straight. Thumbs point towards each other. Pinkies go up to the ceiling as you go wide. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the palms to face the floor. Swing the hands back and forward. Same as before. Here's 9, 8. Try not to be in your neck. 7. If it's all in your neck, go lower with the hands. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take those hands down the floor. Slowly transitioning the weight to the left leg. Pick up the right leg. Good. Those arms are going to reach all the way back. And now we're just doing little lifts. So not all the way down and up, but little lifts from hip and above. Hips and above. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Set those weights down. Hands down. Plank. Hold your plank. Good. Knees to the floor. Move your weights out of the way if they're in the way, but we're going to take hands wide for push-ups. Elbows go wide. Chest goes to the floor. And back up. Chest to the floor. Back up. Here's 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold it low. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the belly. Whew. Curl the heart forward. Pick those legs up. Last little swimmers here. So if you can, arms are going to reach forward. And we're doing those little swimmers like Scuba Steve. Here we go. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's stretch your chest. Take that right arm out in a diagonal from your body. Press into the palm as you turn onto the right side. If you want, you can even step your left foot behind you. And just breathe here. Use that left hand like a kickstand. Good. Good job, guys. Hard part's over. Good. Roll it back to center. Other side. Left arm out. Take it at that diagonal. Roll onto your left side. Keep pressing into your palm. Just so you can feel that left chest activate and stretch. And if you want to step the right foot behind you, you can. Good. Bring it back through center. Push yourself back up onto your knees. Keep your hips over your knees. Walk the hands forward. And you're going to drop your forehead to the floor. Maybe your chest starts to drop towards the floor, but keep your forearms off the ground. Keep pressing into your hands. And get this stretch in the chest, maybe even the upper back. Try not to be all in the low back, so pull your belly up. Good. Come on in, walk those hands in. We're going to thread the needle. So the right palm is going to reach under that left arm, all the way across so the right ear comes into the floor. And then you're going to use your left hand to kind of turn you a little more. Now, you're going to need your balance here. So don't put too much weight in your head and neck, right? I want most of it in that right knee and that right shoulder and that left hand. Now you can move your left hand out a little bit. You're gonna shift your weight into your right knee and see if maybe you can step your left foot out to the side. Now I can grab my toes. Can you grab your ankle, your toes there? And then you can maybe release that left hand to come behind you and twist a little deeper. So my left arm is coming behind me and grabbing my right inner thigh. Now again, I don't want this to feel like it's all in your head and your neck. So it should feel like the weight is in this right knee, and now my right shoulder, and my right arm. One more breath. Good. Slowly bring that left arm back down. Slowly slide that left knee back, and we'll switch sides. Come up, take your time. It's a big twist. Left arm's gonna thread the needle, go through the arm. Now I'm gonna use this right hand as a little kickstand to help rotate your chest towards the right. Now I'm gonna shift all my weight into my left knee and my left shoulder and slowly step my right foot out into my left hand. If that's not accessible, you can also just stay in the twist and not go to these next moves. But next it would be the right hand comes behind you and tucks into that left thigh. And now I'm gonna use that to rotate my shoulder back and maybe even my chest a little more towards the ceiling. And slowly unwind the right arm. Push down into that right hand and the left knee to bring the right knee back. And then come all the way back through. Now we're just gonna take this right knee and slide it behind your left and move your feet apart. So I got the right leg behind the left. And now I'm gonna sit back in between my heels and my knees should be stacked. Now the closer your feet come to your hips, the less intense this stretch gets. The more the feet walk away from your hips, the more intense it's gonna be, okay? So I'm trying to keep my sit bones down and I'm gonna try to hinge my body and my upper body forward from the pelvis. So the pelvis is tilting forward, my chest is coming forward. If you feel any pain or discomfort in the knees, back out and maybe lean back behind you. And if you still have discomfort in the knees, then maybe you straighten the bottom leg and do figure 4. Otherwise, just try to stay here and breathe. Let those hips stretch. Good, walk yourself in, and let's just side stretch. So you can take that left hand to the floor, right arm up and over the ear. Big breath in. Other side, right hand to the floor, left arm over the ear. Good, back up. If you can, roll up over those knees, and we're just gonna switch it. So now that left knee is gonna come behind the right. So first I walk my knees into the center, then I cross them, then I sit back in between my heels and move my feet a little bit apart if that feels good to you, but try to keep the knees stacked. And we're gonna, again, try to hinge forward here. Just use your arms like little posts to keep you upright. Good. Slowly walk back in. Right hand to the floor, left arm over the ear. Take a big breath in. Good. Other side. Left hand down, right arm up and over the ear. Good. Back to center. Roll up over those knees again. Uncross. Tuck your toes. Just sit back on your toes for a second so you can get all 10 of them underneath your heels. Take one more breath, just stretching the bottom of the feet. Good. And you guys are all done. Great work today, guys.